Welcome to Armchair Bookers. I'm your host, Dr. Vampiro Hardcastle. This is my co-host,
Steelman Christopher Steele.
Alright, this is the second setup show.
This is the come home show, basically.
Yep, mainly announcements, no big matches happening.
Yeah, we're not, it won't be very long. We'll quickly do Armchair and then, list.
Yep, sounds like winner to me. Matches we have set for Cells of Apocalypse.
We already told last week most of the matches.
Right.
We got 2 announcements.
I'll just recap the matches real quick. Bludgeon Brothers versus The Shield for the tag titles. Braun Strowman versus Macho Man for the minor title.
And the Cells itself.
And Cells itself.
Alright, so first announcement made by the board was, or is, that Bray Wyatt can win
control
of Revolution Wrestling if he wins the match.
The Cells of Apocalypse
match. But he will have to forfeit the title upon doing so. Because you can't have both title and control. But if a Steel Corp member wins, I gain complete control
of the company.
Of it all.
And if a member of Bullet Club or any of the other
if anybody else wins,
the board of directors remains in power of Revolution Wrestling.
And GMs,
general managers,
until they decide on a permanent.
Right.
And the second announcement was Paige will be defending her title in the first ever females or women's Cells of Apocalypse match. Do you want to go on with?
Yeah, I'll just
we'll just blast
through this list real quick.
Blast through the list of contenders.
Clearly, Paige is in it.
Right.
Then comes, and not in this order. We don't know order they're gonna. Doesn't matter. They all start at the same time anyway. Alexa Bliss, Nia Jax, Charlotte, Asuka, Chyna, Trish Stratus, Lita, Becky Lynch, Naomi, Natty, Sasha Banks, Bayley, Medusa, Mae Young, Fabulous Moolah, Ember Moon, Ashley Masario, Christy Hemme, and Victoria.
I had Awesome Kong or somebody instead.
I mean, we could scrap Moolah and throw in.
No, I keep Moolah.
Scrap Masario?
No.
Christy Hemme for Gail Kim.
Victoria for Awesome Kong.
There we go.
Well, we're scrapping 2 of them.
Scrapping Christy Hemme for Gail Kim. And Victoria.
We'll use the Awesome Kong name because it's
for Awesome Kong.
Her WWE name.
Right. Karma, by the way.
Right. She's not memorable enough.
No, she's more memorable on the independent circuit.
It's more memorable as Awesome Kong.
But yeah, that'll be 2 weeks from.
Yeah, April 1st. Yeah, so consider our March.
It'll be our March pay-per-view, but it'll be April 1st.
Easter Fool's Day.
You're right, Easter Fool's Day. Perfect. That's that.
All right, so
wrap out some picks.
Yeah, what do you want to do?
That's a rough one, man. What to do for picks in wrestling? Have we done favorite title designs?
A while ago.
Okay.
How about something like on the Armchair Bookers line?
All
right. Dream matches.
Okay. Yeah, there we go.
Top dream matches.
Top dream matches.
Or not dream matches per se.
Fantasy matches. Shit that couldn't happen.
Right.
Dream matches can happen. Fantasy matches could not. For instance, it would be like Big Show, Andre the Giant.
Right.
Not one of mine, just an example.
Right.
Start or shall I?
Go ahead.
I will go with Ultimate Warrior versus Braun Strowman.
Yeah, cool.
I would like to see that. Because they're both notorious lifters.
Right.
And I bet they could lift each other and have it would be a fun match to see.
How about for my first one? We'll go with CM Punk versus Savage.
Nice. Punk and Savage would be a freaking gold mine for spots, for just overall show.
Right.
It'd be great. Fantastic. I think I'll go with Bret Hart versus Daniel Bryan.
That'd be a good one.
That would just be in an Iron Man match, no less. I would like to see them go full 60, both in their prime. That would just be awesome.
Right. All right, so how about Ashley Mysterio versus Alexa Bliss?
Ooh, that would be really good. That would be really good. This one might be able to happen.
It's a possibility, but I don't.
Slim chance. This one is a slim chance as well, but
Your final?
Yeah. Jacqueline versus Ember Moon.
Right.
Because they were both they are both strong black women characters that helped push the women's wrestling evolution forward a lot. Like, Jackie was one of the first ones to take a shot from a dude full on. Like, she gets smoked a lot of times in the Attitude Era, dude. Right. She pasted, damn. And same with Ember Moon. She'll go with anybody. It doesn't matter. When she wrestled as Athena, she'd wrestle dudes. So, I mean, they helped push that forward a little bit. So what's your final?
I know I want to go with Mr. Perfect. I hate to say it, but I'm going to go Mr. Perfect John Cena.
Oh no, why would you hate to say this? I would love to see that match. Mr. Perfect would drag Cena through more stuff than just the 5 moves of doom.
Right.
He'd be like, you're better than this. What the hell's the matter with you?
Just because
Brett and
John Cena is overrated.
Right. That'd be reason enough for him to want to screw with him a little bit.
And Mr. Perfect was underrated.
Very. Hell, want to do another set of picks? We've probably already done this before, but I want to do it again. Not really best wrestlers, but wrestlers that should have been champion. World champion and weren't. I know we've done it before.
WWE or
if at the time if NWA or WCW existed, that as well. You know what I mean? Like a major company's top champion.
Well, I'll start with Mr. Perfect.
Right. I do believe Mr. Perfect would have been way better than Ultimate Warrior would have been.
Other than AWA.
Right, he was AWA World Champion, which I would technically kind of count, but they never made it to that level. Yeah, they were on cable, yeah, they were a household name for that time, but they didn't make it to NWA standards where they were international, or WWE or F at the time where they were international. America knew about the AWA. Right. So their world title really didn't hold as much water as, like, Ric Flair going to frickin' South Korea and filling millions of freaking seat houses.
That's why I say Mr. Perfect.
Right. Totally deserved it. I'll go with Rick Rude.
I was thinking him too.
Even though he was at one point the NWA World Champion, it was when they were right at the very bottom of the late 80s. They were reaching for anything they could get. He just left WWF. Yes, he was a world champion, but he was not at the time a top world champion. He was, he's got some name, let's throw the belt on him. Maybe it'll save our company. As opposed to have beat Hogan for it or beat Flair for it. I think he beat Luger for it. So, like, it's not a win.
Probably lost it to Flair or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Came back to WWE.
Yeah.
So,
actually, no. It was when Flair left with the big gold belt because Rude had the
early 90s.
Yeah, he had won it in the early 90s with that tiny belt that they replaced the big gold one with until Flair came back and was like, yeah, baby. I'm still trying to figure out where the bend, in that big gold belt at the top. You could tell like the original one because it had like a bend at the top of the main thing, it like bent back, and I always wondered what that was from.
All right. Yes, he was world champion, NWA world champion,
but at a low point.
No, not even at a low point. I'm going to go with someone who should have been like WWEF at the time champion. Dusty Rhoads.
Oh, fuck yes. Yes.
He just got screwed over by WWF.
He's not remembered as a world champion, which is bullshit. He's remembered for the polka dots. That's what he's remembered. That's what they try and stick him with being remembered for. And it's a shame because he's way better than that.
Right.
Way better than that. I'll round out with Roddy Piper.
That's a good one.
He didn't hold any major. The highest title he held was the WWF Intercontinental title for like 3 months.
Right.
And under that is the $1 million title for like 3 weeks. And those are the singles titles. Tag titles he's held fucking tons of. He was a tag. One of those he could team with anybody.
Right.
So he rounded out with.
Tough one. How about somebody like Warlord?
Warlord definitely should have been a world champion, especially in the late 80s. He would have been a great foil for Hogan.
Right.
Especially over Slaughter. He at least looked domineering. If Warlord would have been like, I side with Iraq, people would have been like, we're screwed. When Slaughter did, everybody's like, screw off, Gomer.
I want to say Warlord, or even Hercules.
Yeah.
Both of those were good heels.
Use those as your honorable mentions?
That should have been toward the top instead of mid-carders.
Right.
That they were.
I got a couple that I want to use as honorable mentions too. Jake the Snake. Yeah. If he wouldn't have had a drug problem, he would have been a world champion. And Ming or Haku, either way. He definitely deserved a world title run with as dangerous as he was outside of the ring. And not like he was a bad guy, but
I would say as Ming.
Oh yeah. He'd have been a great one to have the title instead of Hogan for Goldberg. Ming and Goldberg was always a good match because Ming was like, hit me as hard as you can, I'll hit you right back. And Goldberg was like, hit me as hard as you can, I'll hit you right back. And it was a brawl, but who cares? It was a good show. Sure, it didn't last 5 minutes, but I don't care.
5 minutes is a long match for Goldberg.
Right. Another one that always got the rooks was Chris Kanyon. He should have been a major player. He was innovative as all hell.
Yeah.
So who you gonna round out for our
I think we're good. We mentioned
pretty much all the there's another one that really should get a mention too. Greg Valentine.
Right.
Does not get nearly enough love in history.
I'm gonna go with Bruce Beefcake as well.
Yeah. Yep. A big boss man. Dude, the mid-card of the frickin' early 90s and late 80s was main event talent just wasted.
Right.
Just pissed away because Hogan had a death grip. Akeem, definitely. One-man gang, Akeem. Bad News Brown. Bad News would have been a great world title heel. First black world champion heel. No, they gave that to Ron Simmons first. Dude.
WWE don't like to count it.
Right.
So The Rock is their first black champion.
And the only, I honest to God, only count one true black champion. Two. My bad. Ron Simmons and Booker T.
Right.
They can go for Samoan, yes. Because he looks more Samoan than black.
Well, he wasn't WWE or the
Booker.
world, but it was WWE
ECW Bobby Lashley.
Bobby Lashley.
Yep. He's another one that deserves bigger than what he got. Rumor has it that he is wanting to make a comeback at WrestleMania. They're going to put him and Lashley together. I'm hoping they put him and Cena against each other, honestly. I hope that's where the Cena's match comes from, is Bobby Lashley's return, so he can put Lashley over. So as Lashley's coming in, Cena can, give him the rub and go do his whatever movie he's going to do next.
Another one that got wasted in WWE was Mr. Kennedy.
Yep. And you know who to blame for that?
Partially him.
Cena. Cena and Orton railed against him so heavily, but Cena more than any other, because he saw his top spot getting taken real fast. Because Kennedy
was popular as
fuck, super talented in ring. Right. Creatively, you could hand the dude a mic and he could go for days.
Right.
Bad News Barrett, another one that just did not get the run that he deserved. This pick turned into people that should have been world champion to people that didn't get the runs they deserved. Sorry about that.
All right, so until next time.
Like, share, comment, subscribe. Tell your friends.
Book it right.
Book it right.
Tell your friends.
Tell your enemies.
Tell your frenemies.
And until next time.
Ring the bell.
Damn right.